Hey everyone, here we are, Anderson Pens, and I have Brian Anderson here today, and I've asked him a very important question. Please, Mr. Anderson, provide me with your top 5 pens. Sky's the limit as far as pricing is concerned. Now, we've already done your 500 and below. Mm-hmm. I forget what the range was there, but so I'm expecting all of these to be over 500.
These are all over $500. Okay. This was not as easy as a task as I thought it was going to be.
You thought it was going to be easy?
I thought it was going to be a lot easier.
You struggle every time I ask you for a top 5.
Yeah, but when you have a sky's the limit.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, when you have an open end, it includes everything. And
I do have my list. I have my list, and I think I got them all right. There's one on here, however, that I know you don't like the filling system, so I'm not sure. Okay. I'm not sure. Are these going to be in any particular order?
I actually have them in price order.
Price order.
From the lowest, the least expensive
to ascending. We're going to start with the most affordable Sky's the Limit pen. What is it, Mr. Anderson?
The Pelican M800.
I got that almost 100% right.
I like this.
About 200 off.
Now, I should say all these pens that we're going to talk about I either own or I wouldn't mind.
Own or wouldn't mind
owning. I've never had an M800, but what a good size this is.
I had you down for an M1000.
Yeah.
I think you like big pens. The 800 is my favorite size in the Pelican series.
Yeah, so the thing is you can't get the red in a 1000. And this red is just gorgeous. It's such a beautiful color. With that beautiful nib.
Otherwise, you would consider the 1000.
If I could get it in red, I might consider it. Normally I'm a blue guy, but I love this shade of red. It's just a nice, classic,
very beautiful red
combination.
I do like Pelicans. What's one thing I really like about Pelicans?
You can unscrew the nib unit.
Can you do that even with this one?
And you can do it with this one, and then you put a little silicone grease on there when you tighten it up.
Can you do it with an M1000?
Yes, you can.
You can even do it.
Yep.
That's a big nib.
It's a big nib.
It's a big nib unit.
Tough call, but I like the 800. I think is for its size. I think is a real home run for.
Yeah, I think they're affordable, and like I say, it's my preferred size.
Just barely over that $500.
Right. I don't think you went over too much.
Not too much. Yeah, not too much.
So okay. I did have a Pelican. It wasn't the 800. I thought you'd go for the 1000.
I go for the 1000.
Okay. Where are we going now?
The next one up in price order happens to be this guy here.
Okay.
The Sailor King of Pen. This is a 1911 King of Pen.
I think I got away with that one because I just said a King of Pen of some kind.
Yes. Yeah. There's always going to be a King of Pen on my list. I have a few, but this one is the Stormy Sea.
Which is a gorgeous
It is a really pretty color.
It doesn't even, to get this price, you do have to have the King of Pen, but you don't have to get the King of Pen to enjoy that color.
Yes, yeah, you can get this color in a 1911 standard or a 1911 large.
And they're beautiful.
And they're great, but they're not over 500. No. So, but for this one, this is really a super, super nice looking pen. We've got the all rhodium 21 karat gold nib, medium and broad, and it's really a very nice.
A really nice.
I like the size.
To use,
yes. Yeah. The nib is just gorgeous.
I think it's akin to the M800.
Yeah.
Size.
I mean, if you look,
a
little bit longer,
open and not posted. Mm-hmm. I think they're about the same-ish.
You get more girth out of the King of Pen, but yeah, they're a little bit longer.
Tiny bit though. Yeah. It's not like the M1000.
No, and if the length is a little bit too much. The Pro Gear King of Pens actually, they cut it down just a little bit. So the Pro Gear version, now you can't get it in this color, but a Pro Gear King of Pen would be even better fit for most people.
Some people prefer the cigar shape.
Yeah. I think it's classic. I think it's a beautiful color. So the Stormy Sea King of Pen is definitely one of the must-haves.
Very good choice.
Yeah.
Very good choice.
Yeah.
I figured you would get a King of Pen.
All right.
Where are we going now?
We're going to go
up in price a little bit. Huh?
We're going to go up in price just a tad, and we're going to go to Japan because we can't have a top 5 list without even more Japanese pens. This is the Pilot Custom 845.
Gorgeous pen.
Arushi. I've actually picked the black version. There are 2 versions. There's a vermilion with black accents, and then there's an all black with gold trim. I picked this one because I think this is really one of those pens that, because it is so, for lack of a better word, plain looking, it's not fancy. It really flies under the radar. It's got a Arushi lacquer. It's got this gorgeous 2-tone big nib. Just really a nice pen, and it's nice length unposted. You can post it.
Would you though?
I probably wouldn't. It's a little bit long posted. You can, but
I was thinking more about because of the
Arushi.
because you can really see it.
It's very
lacquered.
shiny.
It's
It's
very,
very,
very
very
pretty.
shiny. Yeah.
Again, very nice size. I'm going to say this is about the same size as maybe a little bit longer than an M800.
Yeah.
So that would be a very comfortable pen. This was not on my list.
Yeah. This is a great pen, and that big number 15 nib on there.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
It's just nice. So black, custom 845 Urushi.
It only comes in black?
Comes in black or the vermilion
Yeah,
version.
the
There's a
vermilion
version.
is...
But the vermilion
beautiful.
has the red ends on it, on the bottom of the cap and the top of the cap and the end of the barrel. But I like this one because it's kind of a stealthy, unassuming pen.
So far, you've chosen wisely. You didn't match my guesses completely, but you've done well. Where are we going now?
Now we're going to go to Italy.
Okay. I think I have that one.
You have this one?
I have, yes, Homo sapiens.
Homo sapiens, yes. So this particular one happens to be my favorite. This is the Crystal Dream.
I didn't specify which one.
Yeah. So I chose the Crystal Dream because I love this pen. This is my pen. So if you ever come here into the store and you want to try out a Homo sapiens, you're going to actually use this pen. I like the ink window is great. We've got the ink window here, the transparent ink window at the section, the two-stage reservoir power filler. We've got that great lava feel to it.
And what was the closing mechanism for the cap?
This is the hook safe lock. So it's a kind of a push in and twist kind of thing. And then it locks in place. Nice clip. Just a great pen. And this one's was about 20% more than the standard version. But I like this feature for that.
What nib do you have in here?
That one is actually a fine.
A fine?
Yeah.
You
so
have a fine nib?
They have a tendency to run a little bit on the broader side. So I chose a fine.
I had, a long time ago, a Visconti Wall Street limited edition.
Yep.
The red
Really?
one with a stub nib, and that was
We owned the same pen.
probably my most favorite nib of all time.
Okay.
It was such a nice nib.
Yeah. So I like this a lot. And I always said if they ever came out with a Homo sapiens that had an ink window like this, I would buy it. And well, here it is. So you can get this in a dark crystal version with dark trim, but I like this because it does have it. Now you can't see because I've got it pretty full, but it's got a clear ink window.
Yeah, so you can do your lava lamp thing in there.
Yep.
Okay.
So that's a solid choice. And the gold nib on here is fantastic.
Yeah, I figured you would choose a Homo sapiens. I just didn't say which one now.
Well, I've not always been in that camp, but this pen is just fantastic.
Since we're going up in price, this is your last chance to get the one that I didn't know whether you were going to pick because of the filling system. Is your last pen the Emperor?
It is not the Emperor.
What
it
is
is not the Emperor. It is actually more expensive than the Emperor. I love this pen dearly. This is the Namiki Chinkin Cat. So this is in that large Yukari Royale size with the Chinkin work with the little kitty cat on there. Brass barrel.
Beautiful artistry on that.
It is amazing.
Gorgeous.
It's just really amazing. Two-tone Namiki nib.
This one is obviously more of an everyday use pen than an Emperor.
Than the Emperor, yeah. The Emperor, I mean, although, we have friends that use them every day.
Yes, an everyday carry for some people.
But I mean, this is...
But I'm going to go out on a limb and say this is not an eyedropper filler.
This is not, no.
Because you do not care for eyedropper fillers.
I collect vintage eyedropper fillers, but I don't actually use them.
Okay.
So for modern eyedropper fillers, it's really, for me, I don't need that much ink capacity. I've always got another pen.
I don't think you're required to fill them up.
Well, the thing about eyedroppers is they work best if they're completely full or almost empty.
Well, you could fill 80% with water and the rest with ink. Then they'll be completely full.
Anyway, the Chinkin Cat gets my top vote.
I can see that. Can I hold it?
Yeah. It comes with a Con 70 converter, so you have the push button, all the capacity, Urushi lacquer.
Nice heft, too.
It is. That brass barrel. And
pen.
for a Japanese pen, it's very heavy. The Namiki, they're all brass barrel except for the Emperor. And so.
And look, when you're writing this, the cat stares at you.
I know. Isn't that pretty?
The cat just looks right at you. What you writing? Okay, so you didn't choose the Emperor.
I didn't choose the Emperor.
I didn't really expect you to.
But I'm not saying it's not a good pen. It's just, if I'm picking the pens, these are
your
my
top five. If I were to choose my favorite of these, it would be difficult between the Pelican and the King of Pen. This would be a difficult choice. So since I don't have to choose, I'm not going to.
Well, what might sway is the King of Pen is limited to nib choices. There's only two. It's medium or broad. unless you get into the ebonite version, which has Naginata togi nibs, but they don't go finer. So if you're looking for a finer nib, even the extra fine on the Pelican probably would be better suited.
If I were to get this, I would get it with an extra fine nib.
Yep.
And yeah, this is just such a lovely size. And you can take the nib out when you're cleaning.
Yes.
I don't know why I like that so much, but I do. Well, I think you've made very good decisions here.
I hope so.
Very good decisions.
Because I own some of the...
But you don't own one of these yet.
I don't own one of those yet.
Your birthday's coming up.
By the end of the year, I might
You'll have one. You'll have one. So. Thank you very much. I think I'm going to ask you next time for your goat pens, greatest of all time pens.
Okay.
And that can be whatever you want it to be. Even
it's probably going to be all discontinued.
I would imagine so. Yeah. For you, you open your vault and say, "Here they are. I've been waiting for this day."
So I have one in mind already.
Only one.
Well, there's one that just comes right to mind.
Oh, can't wait to see that one.
It's great.
We'll do that next time. Thank you very much. Please like this video and consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. We'll see you next time. Bye.